South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem is expected to be tapped as the Secretary of Homeland Security.
I'm sorry. If I could nitpick for just a sec. Kristi Noem for Homeland Security? Are you kidding me? She's supposed to get the border under control. She couldn't even train her dog. Although, I will say, I guess we know at least one Mexican who's not making it over the border. I know. Very sad. Very sad. This is our new reality.
I'll admit I did not catch the joke. I didn't know anything about her, and I was curious behind the reasons why Trump picked her. So I go on the internet looking for videos, and from what I heard regarding her political history, I didn't really find anything wrong about her. But the comment section was mostly about a dog. Why make an entire election about some dog? That's so stupid. So I looked it up.
Apparently, she brought Cricket along with some older dogs on a pheasant hunting trip in hopes of training what was a rambunctious puppy. Instead, though, Cricket was going out of her mind with excitement and had the time of her life just chasing the pheasants. Now, when Noem stopped to chat with the family on the way home, Cricket jumps out, kills 2 of the family's chickens, and bites Noem. Noem says she hated that dog, and because she viewed the dog as untrainable, she took it to a gravel pit and shot her.
Today, Governor Kristi Noem is responding to online criticism for a snippet in her new upcoming book. The book is titled No Going Back, and according to an article for The Guardian, Noem shares the story of shooting her 14-month-old hunting dog. She portrays it as an example of her willingness to do things that are, quote, difficult, messy, and ugly if that task needs to be done. She reveals how she chose to put down the animal by shooting it after it had attacked a local family's chickens and attempted to bite her as well.
At this point, I'm like, this can't be what all the fuss is about. The best thing she could have done is kill the dog. The dog killed someone else's chicken. But oh no, who cares about chickens? After all, chickens are not cute. She took responsibility for the dog. I know wokies are allergic to accountability, and I know some people value the lives of animals more than people's lives, but to completely ignore the fact that the dog killed someone else's chicken? It's absurd. She had a perfectly good reason to, quote, hate that dog.
You put it in a part of a chapter called Bad Day to Be a Goat. And then after you shot the dog, you, quote, realized another unpleasant job needed to be done. Walking back up to the yard, I spotted our Billy goat. You said he smelled and would chase kids, so you took him to the gravel pit and shot him twice. How do you justify that? How was the goat a threat?
You people are missing the most important details. I can't tell if it's because you're doing it for the views or because you're stupid, but you literally said it was chasing after kids. Whether or not these kids are human or goats are not mentioned, but we can discern that the goat was aggressive.
And I'm asking you this because it seems like you're celebrating the killing of the animals.
Not at all. This has been a story that my political opponents have tried to use against me for years. It's well known in South Dakota, and it has been to other people.
You published it in your book. You talked about killing a goat because it was smelly.
No, that's not the only reason stated. How do you play a clip and deliberately ignore certain details of that clip? People need to stop being stupid and stop making emotion your only reason for liking or hating things. Judge a politician for actually valid reasons, like the choices they make for the country. Don't make an election about how you feel about cute animals. Sure, there's Peanut the squirrel, but that touched on civil rights, specifically government forcing themselves into your own home. There's nothing wrong putting down your own animals, but there is something wrong putting down other people's animals.
Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.